Hey, how's it going, y'all? Happy Monday. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope y'all have had a great day. A great day is possible. It's Monday, and I'm pretty sure everybody's been working, so I hope everything has gone fine at work. Hope nobody's stressed. Y'all are at hopefully y'all are at home, resting, chilling, no issues whatsoever. I hope y'all had a great weekend, and hopefully this week goes by as quick as possible without any drama whatsoever. Anyways, we got a lot to talk about. Today we're going to talk about Manchester City and the fact that Pep Guardiola is still trying to make history with Man City. Um, will he be able to turn things around? Lately, they've not been doing so well. They've not been doing so great. We'll see what he can do, if anything. We'll talk about that right now. But later, we'll also be talking about the match between England and Ireland. And oh boy, what a great game for England that was, and what a not so great game for Ireland that was as well. So we'll get into that later. But for now, let's talk about Pep and City. Now, let's begin with the fact that Manchester City have not been doing so well as of late. Manchester City have been struggling like crazy, struggling at an unprecedented level, struggling with no excuses. Now, everyone's going to say what I'm thinking y'all are going to say. The first thing that in everyone's mind is going to be the fact that Rodri is injured. And yes, that is a fact. Rodri is in fact injured. Rodri is one of Manchester City's most important players. Some would say their most important player, but not me. I still feel like a healthy De Bruyne and probably in Holland are more important than Rodri, but don't get me wrong, Rodri is definitely top three. I still think a top Foden as well, is more important than Rodri, so which is going to bring me to my next point. Everybody's going to make excuses because Rodri is out. And Rodri is a very, 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 very important man in Pep Guardiola's team. He is the defensive backbone. He's the guy that's in charge of the midfield, to make sure that nobody gets through. And he does a very good job. He is probably the best player in his position, Rodri, as a defensive midfielder, right? But that's not an excuse to be losing like they've been losing. That's fine. Like, whenever Manchester City plays against a top team, like Liverpool, like Arsenal, like Chelsea, maybe Tottenham, maybe Man United if you want to throw them in there, whenever they play against Real Madrid or Barcelona or Bayern Munich or Inter Milan or PSG, sure, of course. You can make the argument that not having Rodri is going to be very important in those kinds of matches. Now, of course, that's important in all matches, but it's especially crucial and important playing against world-class teams. So that means, at least I think, that they shouldn't be losing as much as they have been losing. There's no excuse to be losing matches at the rate that they've been losing against lesser teams. Now, not to be disrespectful to anyone, but in the last 4 matches, they lost to Brighton 2-1. They lost to Sporting CP 4-1. They lost to Bournemouth 2-1. They lost to Tottenham, which is a good team, 2-1. You'd kind of expect that, but losing 4-1 to Sporting, which is a decent team, it's a good team, but not when compared to Manchester City, not when compared to the players, and the manager, in charge of Man City. You can't compare Sporting to Manchester City. So why then did Manchester City lose to Sporting by 4-1? At that moment, in my opinion, was when you have to start asking yourself, is this Manchester City going to be able to win the Premier League? Are they going to be able to win the Champions League? I personally don't think so. I don't even think Man City will properly challenge for the Champions League. I could be wrong. There's still a lot of matches left to play in the season, but I just don't see Manchester City competing for the Champions League in any realistic way, the way they're playing right now. Yes, they can improve. Yes, they can make a dramatic change in the second part of the season, but I doubt it. I have my doubts. Um, Pep Guardiola, a recent video just came out a couple of days ago of Pep yelling at his players. This is why nobody's won 4 Premier Leagues in a row. Because it's not easy. Take responsibility, my friends. Of course, in a much more aggressive tone. And of course, the man wants to make history. Nobody else has won 4 Premier Leagues in a row, and it's slipping away from Man City. It's slipping away from Guardiola. It's just slipping away in general. And right now, Liverpool are on top. Liverpool is the totally opposite. Liverpool, last I checked, had 15 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, and are doing unbelievably well in the league, in the Champions League, in the Cups. Liverpool are on top of the world, with only really Barcelona competing for that most hyped up team. Now, with all that being said, can Manchester City come back? Can they compete for the Premier League? Can they make history? I believe no. My honest opinion is no. I think Manchester City can improve. Manchester City can play again at their top level, as close as they can be without Rodri. But I don't think they're going to be able to catch Liverpool at this moment. Now, I could be wrong. A lot can happen, but I just don't think Liverpool is going to let the league title go like that. I think Liverpool's going to win it this season. I think Manchester City they're done. They're done this Premier League season, and they should focus on the next, but we'll see. One never knows. And in the Champions League, it might be a different story. Who knows? Maybe they can win the Champions League. I doubt it, though. I really doubt it. We'll have to see. Again, I don't think Man City will win the Premier League. They're going to have to deal with that. I don't think they're going to win the Champions League, but they're going to try. We'll see what happens with that. They have a better chance with that. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be a historic season for Manchester City from what I've seen. They can come back and do better, but that's a no for the Premier League title, I believe, and that's a no for the Champions League, just to be sure. The Cups, who knows? Maybe they can win a few cups, but, like the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, we'll see. I think they're still in those. I'll have to check, but I don't think it's going to be an epic season for Guardiola, for Pep Guardiola or Manchester City, but we'll see. Good luck to you citizens. Good luck to all the Manchester City players. I don't wish any bad on y'all, but I'm just trying to be honest. As a journalist, I do not think you all are going to have a historic season. And that's all I have to say about that. Good luck to the citizens. Good luck to the players on Man City. Pep Guardiola, we'll see what happens. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate your support. If y'all could leave a like, some comments. If y'all can subscribe. If you haven't yet subscribed, that helps me out a lot in the algorithm. The likes, the comments, the subscriptions, it's all free. So if y'all could do all of that for me, I'd really appreciate y'all. Again, thank you so much for all your help, and I hope y'all have a great Monday, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your week, because we all need it. The work week has just begun. Anyways, thank you again. Hope y'all have a great day. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.